everybody. I'm Slaven Atorsky and welcome to the channel, and if you're here it's because you're ready to see another Mythic Legions unboxing. So I picked up another one. Obviously this is from Big Bad Toy Store. They always come in these nice little boxes here, but we're going to get into it in just a second. But before I do, I just wanted to say to everybody out there, thank you for stopping by. If this is your first time on the channel, thank you for stopping by and checking everything out. But if you're a continuing viewer, I hope you do enjoy the content. We're going to keep it coming for you and see what we can get going here. But without further ado, go ahead and like it if you do like it. Subscribe if you want to see more, yada yada yada, all that good stuff. Okay, into the box. So obviously I opened this up to make sure everything was in here that's supposed to be in here. They always package these really well in a nice wrap of bubble wrap. And then here is the figure itself. So this one is the Skeleton Soldier Builder. Very cool. I did get this in the package as well. This is Mythic Legion's Skeleton Helmet Spike, standard grade. So keep away from small children, obviously it chokes. I'm guessing that this was not included originally or something along those lines. And Big Bad Toy Store, this is their site. That's everything right there. Nice little advertisement. So let's get the box out of the way. Nobody cares about the box. Alright, sorry about all of the hair. I am doing what I can to keep it out of here. I even have a lint roller. I don't remember where I put it, but I have one in here somewhere. Alright, so this is, see my reflection there, Skeleton Soldier Builder. Very cool. You see there's a lot of extra goodies in there. All the stuff in the back. So what I'm going to do is take this out of the box. We'll get a closer look and we'll be right back. Alright, everything is out and displayed nicely. One of the cool things I always say about the Mythic Legion's figures is that they include this little warning. The joints on the figures can become stiff and tight, so make sure to heat them up in order to get stuff to move, or if you want to pop them out. They're all made to be interchangeable parts and things like that, with a couple exceptions. So, nice little warning. In other words, just be careful, don't break it. So, there's also some artwork here. Let me get rid of that glare for you. Very, very nice. Full description of everything. You have Skeleton Legion Builder picture, the name of it, the faction logo. And then what we're all interested to see. Now, it is held secured by these two little tie downs. So let's go ahead and get this figure out of here. That. And be careful, looks like the hands are inside little holes here. So you don't want to break them, but just by pulling it out of the box. I've already untied these. Alright, so let's get that little hand out of there. Come on. Come on. There we go. Alright. Get that little tie down back in there. And here is the figure itself. Very, very cool looking. I'm going to turn on the light so you can see better detail. So very kind of Viking-ish with the helmet. I know Vikings didn't actually have like horned helmets, but that's kind of cool looking. Definitely more of a female figure with the skeleton stuff. So very cool. Joints are super tight. I do like that head sculpt though. That's a really cool head sculpt. And it looks like that helmet is on there permanently. So you see, very, very cool looking. And in this one, out of the other skeletons so far, this is the first one to actually have. Terribly sorry about that. I had to make some room on the camera. I actually ended up killing the battery. But back to here we go. We're going to look closely at the figure. So the head rotates all the way around, full 360, up and down, side to side. Arms, you can kind of tell by the joint there. Goes all the way up to here, and that armor moves out of the way a little bit. Don't grab them by here to do that. That's how you break things. Grab them by here to rotate it. And of course, all the way around, you have rotation at the elbow. Pretty cool. And there is a joint here, so try to grab it as best you can from right here to bend it. I know it's not easy on this figure. See, I'm trying to do it very slowly. I don't want to break anything. But you get a full 90 degrees there. We'll pull that back down. Be very gentle. This figure is a lot smaller than the other ones. Also the gauntlet, full 360. The hand itself does actually have a little swivel in there, so you can make it go back and forth. Not very much, depending because of the armor, but it also rotates too. So pretty cool. And of course that goes for both arms. For the waist, notice it actually comes right up here near the top. You can kind of see that joint, so a little side to side, around. You can only go so far either direction because, you know, this isn't a full circle. So it goes like that. The waist kind of stops here, so you don't get any rotation there, but the legs come all the way up, all the way back, all the way out, and down. So very nice. You can get some pretty good poses with the legs there. Of course, the knee, very tight. Oops, something fell off. Must have been the skirt. I'll grab that in a second. The knee will bend all the way back 90 degrees. And back forward as far as the armor will let it. As far as the ankle goes, it's like on a little ball socket here. You can tell the peg for the ankle goes forward into the foot, but you get a good amount of rotation on that. Not too much side to side though. So mainly just back and forth. But let me grab that skirt piece and be right back. Alright, so we got that skirt back. So it'll be good to mention that up in the front here, obviously it's a skeleton, so we don't have to worry about showing things we shouldn't. You see a little peg there? That skirt actually plugs right into that peg. And there you go. Now it looks more natural. So there's a little tiny, well actually no, I thought there was one in the back, but looks like that's just the waist armor. So pretty cool. Now, when we get into the bag of extra goodies, let's go ahead and open that up. Be very careful when you're playing with knives. And let's dump this out. Now that little head spike that we have, the cam, goes right in the back there. But also, here we have all the goodies. So, we have a shield with some nice rust on it. We have an extra skull without the helmet. No moving jaw, just one piece of skull. Looks like we have here some extra little bits. I'm actually not sure what these are for. I'll have to take a look at that and see what those are all about. Those might be wrist bits. Here we have a different torso, so if you wanted to go with a male torso, you can. We have the back adapter to put the shield on. I've never used one of these. One of the pauldrons. You see the nice detail and the rusting and wear. Very cool. Here's the second one. Same thing. One long sword that needs to be painted. And you also get the belt and what looks like a ponytail. So give me 1 minute, I'm going to clean up my mess and we'll be right back. Alright, so I decided to figure out what these were. Alright, we know this one piece here is for the back adapter, so that actually goes, oops, here I am knocking stuff down already. This goes right on the back here, so you can actually hold on to different items, things like that. I'm not really sure how it works. I think it's actually this piece. Yeah, here we go. So this back adapter plugs in here, and it allows you to store different types of weapons, things like that. You'll see there's two different size holes. So that's kind of interesting. Didn't realize that's how that works. So, as you can see, the figure stands on its own pretty well. Very nice. Now, a cool detail, at least something I thought was pretty cool, You can actually see the pores in the bone there. I thought that was a very, very cool detail. The light kind of washes it out, so let me keep that light off. But they got the ponytail, or the little part in the back of the plume that goes in the back of the helmet here. Kind of completes the look. Then we have the pauldrons, so let's go ahead and put those on. Of course, they have a little plug. They plug right in the back here. Whenever I put things on, I like to kind of wiggle them back and forth and work them into it. That way I'm not forcing it, because I do have a bad tendency to force things. Again, I have kind of big clunky hands. As you can see, it's not working out so well. Let me try that again. Goes right in there, supposedly. There we go. Hear that nice, satisfying pop. Looks much better, right? With the shoulder pieces. So we're going to get these little adapters out of the way. Stand her up there. Now there is also the male torso here, which you put on. And there is a secondary head. Now this is the 2.0 body type. So what that means, from what I've researched, what I found out, which I might not be 100% right, the 2.0 is the smaller body type. So if you put her up against, let's say, Malleus, you see the difference in size in the body? One's significantly smaller than the other. So that's what's going on. And not everything from the 2.0 is compatible with the 1.0 because there's such a difference in size. Now, one thing here I know that they said you can do is, of course, switching out this torso. Looks like it pops right in there. So I might need to heat this up to do that. Yeah, I don't want to force it. But let's at least give you an idea of what the figure would look like with that other skull on. So as you can see, the skull has a lot of detail. Very good looking. And just pops right on there. That's an idea of what the male torso would look like. So kind of cool. I like it. I like that that's an option that it gives you. And of course you can rotate it around, make it look, all the good stuff you're supposed to be able to do. Accessories. I did not pull this out before, but she also comes with a spear, which if you look here, it has a good amount of wear on it, rusty, good look there. Sword we already went over, the shield, so let me go ahead and put the belt on. I always do this for them. I know it's supposed to be a shoulder strap, but I think it looks better as a belt, even though it's a little loose. Might be a little extra loose on her actually, just because. Let's get that up and over the waist armor. There we go, up the front. Come on, don't bend. There we go. With her, yeah, I might have to turn that into actual over the arm or shoulder armor. But for now, let me go ahead and just leave it like this. Actually, let me do this. This will be an easier way, because the heads pop off usually pretty easy. So the head pops right off. Let's go ahead and take that back down. We'll do this one as a shoulder armor, since I always do waist armor. And this one has a significantly smaller waist. So we'll just get that around there. Up and over that peg. There we go. Arm back down. Alright, so looking better. Let's get that sword in there. Alright, much better. Head back on. Alright, off to the races. Much better. Alright. So now let's take a closer look at these arms. Let me get that arm rotated right. There we go. Get a little bend in it. Gotta work these arms out a bit more. There we go. I know it looks like I'm forcing it, but I'm just being very, very careful, trying to put the pressure in the right spots, because these are brand new. Alright, so you see the hands are significantly smaller than the other ones. So if you want to get the shield in there, honestly, best bet, you can take the handle off the shield, put the handle right into her hand, do it that way. There we go. Oop, it popped out of the hand. There we go. Gotta get that wrist to rotate. Much better. Alright, so the hand doesn't seem to like to hold the shield very well. But we'll just keep it on like that. And then we'll just pop in the spear here. Bend the fingers out a little bit. Work the spear through. And there we go. That'll kind of work as like a little spot to hold her up too. Very nice. Yeah, it does not like holding that shield, huh? Come on, get in there. I realize I'm doing some of this off camera, I'm sorry. I'm looking down on it, so it kind of has a weird look from here. There we go. Alright, so stand her up there. That kind of works, sort of. This one's a little bit smaller, so I'm having a harder time with it, but you get the idea. So I finally found a pose that works where she stands up all on her own. I had to kind of finagle it a little bit, but this kind of works. But you get the idea. It's a good looking figure, awesome detail and the rusting and stuff on top there. I really do like it. And of course, got a little half figure here. Just need some arms, legs, and some hips, and there we go. We'll have another figure started right up there. Kind of funny. But yeah, I really like these. Obviously, you can tell I love the skeletons, so I hope that the Four Horsemen Studios and Mythic Legion keeps popping them out, because I am absolutely loving these. I've actually made some pre-orders for figures, and I've never done that, so it tells you a lot about these. I really do like them. But hope you guys enjoyed this too. Got a nice closer look here, and I apologize for my fumbling around. I'm not exactly the most delicate or, I guess, dexterous when it comes to these tiny things. But yeah, that is it. I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope this kind of gave you a bit of a closer look, so you can see if you really want to pick one of these up, you can find it somewhere on second market, some things like that. But yeah, let me know what you think in the comment section. What do you think about this figure? How do you have yours set up? Did you find any cool accessories for it? Let me know. Definitely like talking about these too, and I always love hearing from you guys. But until then, I hope everyone out there has a great time. Have a great day, morning, evening, afternoon, all that stuff. Keep your family safe. Keep yourself safe. Don't forget to stay active. Keep pushing forward. Stay strong. And as always, I will talk to you guys in the next video. But definitely, let's talk in that comment section. I want to hear what your thoughts are on these. And tell me about some of the ones that you have and how your collection looks. All right? I'm just up to 3 right now. But take it easy, guys. I'll see you next time.
If you're interested in learning more about the channel, feel free to follow me on my Instagram and Facebook social medias. Here you can find more about what's going on in my personal life, as well as behind the scenes from the channel. If you are interested in the gaming content, I do stream to Twitch before I upload any of the gaming content to YouTube. And if you wanted to follow me on Twitter, any contests I enter, I put friends links in there, so we can both get some bonus entries.